bring this to a conclusion is the United States as we know and love her, is it dead?
I wouldn't say dead yet, but it's definitely on life support. I think there's a few times in our
And they
history.
just killed an IC uniter. That's
there's, there's a few times I think we've been here before. You can pick some different historical eras, but I think that the critical part is generally it's corrected when the people, through some collective action, force the government to do the right thing. And I think as long as we're separated between Team Blue and Team Red, that's not going to be possible. We need to have larger connection to principles. Like we talked earlier about Second Amendment. If you really, the Second Amendment is your jam and you think it's the most important of the amendments, it doesn't matter which president's in the White House. You need to defend the Second Amendment. And that goes ditto with freedom of speech, open elections, Fourth Amendment right to undocumented searches and seizures, all those kinds of things. And I think the nation really needs to have a look in the mirror about how we sort of got here, how we've sometimes kind of bent our principles because we like one party over another over the last couple of decades has gotten us to this point.
bent, broken. Go ahead,
We
Mark.
haven't had a Star Trek reference in a while, so
Go for it.
And it's unfortunate that I'm going to.
I did have a Star Wars earlier.
No, it doesn't. That's not the same. I'm going to cite the Star Trek V, which is probably the worst, if not second to worst, of the Star Trek original franchise of movies. But the storyline where, in response to, is our country, dead or dying, whatever, Dr. McCoy, right, what he was harboring of regret or guilt that was removed from him was the notion of his father was dying terminally, and he helped assisted suicide in the 25th century. And then like a month or 6 months later, the scientists discovered a cure for whatever it was that was killing his father. I would see us sort of like that, we're terminally dying right now, but it doesn't mean that a cure for us cannot come about in a day, a week, a month, a year from the pain and the disease that has inflicted us. And I do think that this is a disease, and it is a disease that is spreading, throughout like a vine throughout the garden. But it can be, I'll say stopped, because I don't want to be talking rhetorical violence of, killed, destroyed. Stopped. It can be stopped. And it's going to need to be. And, we'll just see at what point in time. That's the problem. How much of the garden is going to be overgrown with the vine or before we're able to take steps to prevent the further incursion and indeed push it back to normal?